All right, I guess we have another not card game thing to talk about today.
They might be dead, but their ghost has not rested. 4chan's
4chan?
4chan lives. No, 4kids lives. 4chan, 4kids, totally the same thing.
But yeah, 4kids has possessed Disney or something.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Doraemon.
You give me your anime fan card right now.
Is getting produced as a show in America. For those of you who don't know, and after you've turned in your card over there, Doraemon is a little robotic cat from the future who is missing his ears, who has come back from the future in order to help a kid and his grandpa with their everyday life.
Yep.
It is literally Barney for Japan.
Yep.
It is like one of the most popular shows. It's been running since like 1960 or something.
Yeah, it's old. It's well known. Even if you haven't seen it, you better have at least heard of it before.
Yeah.
If you even call yourself a fan of anime.
Yeah, at least seen him somewhere. Everyone knows that little cat.
Yep.
So yeah, he's getting a release here, and at first I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And then we found out that they're being censored for, and I quote the article, adapting to American culture and customs, and reducing violence, scenes of discrimination, and scenes of excessive sexual content from the show. I once again say that Doraemon is Barney for Japan!
Yeah, you know, Barney's known for its sexual content and discrimination.
So they showed us some screenshots of how this was being censored.
Yep. I will show this to you guys now and zoom in. Yeah, you see, the thing about this is pancakes are more American than omelet rice, so yeah, sorry, omelet rice, you gotta go. Also, forks, you can exist now. Chopsticks, no one uses, you see.
Yeah, not even America. You're like Chinese or Japanese and living in America.
Let's see, yen. Yen isn't a real thing, right? That's just something that was made up for a Pokemon, right? So we'll make those into $5 bills.
Super
realistic $5 bills with like detail and everything.
Yeah.
They put money into making those $5 bills.
No, the amount of money they spent on this censoring is ridiculous.
Do 4kids proud. With the amount of money they blew on censoring.
Yeah, also, gotta change that paper so that there's a big fat F on it, just in case it wasn't clear
Just in
enough.
case the big red 0 wasn't enough. Make sure you know you failed.
Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, we've just been nitpicking all this. These are just minor changes. No. See, boo-boos are not allowed.
Boo-boos are not safe for kids anymore.
So
it's official.
Better just take those and replace
See?
them with
Boo-boo,
pizza.
now it's pizza.
It's fucking pizza.
So pizza's more appropriate now?
Yeah,
Pizza is more appropriate than getting boo-boos.
Yeah, because when you get into
I don't even know how that makes sense.
like, how does this even make content sense in the episode?
Like, I don't remember the episode entirely, so I couldn't tell you. It's been forever since I even looked at it.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that there's probably no context
They're just
for
gonna
how this cat got, like, apparently hit in the face. He's trying to get, bandages for his nose. Being turned into, he's eating pizza. I don't even know what to say.
Also, you better not cry about this.
You can't cry when you have a problem, so you just sit in your corner.
Yeah, so don't you cry about all this censoring, otherwise we'll censor your tears.
That's even worse. It's just promoting depression. Like,
Yep.
Go sit in the corner. Be depressed.
You're not allowed to cry.
Crying is not things that boys can do, you see. Therefore, it must be censored. Eat your pizza. This one's a classic of a lot of kid shows that get westernized nowadays.
Yeah.
Kanji, gone. But unlike a lot of places that at least try to make it look like it's, normal, this one says only the important store will get its words rewritten on there. Everything else will just be blank.
Yep.
Oh, and also, girls cannot have dolls anymore because feminist movement. So Now this girl, instead of having a doll in this shot, will have a folder.
I always hate that sort of thing where it's like, oh, we can't have girls be girly and pink. I'm like, you're only hurting yourself by saying that it's unacceptable for even girls to be feminine. It's instead of shaming anything feminine, why don't you promote everyone being allowed to be feminine? It's okay.
And that has to be the reason why I did it. Otherwise, why did they even spend the probably hundreds of dollars to replace that doll with a folder?
You paid animators to do that, Disney.
Not only that, they also had to redraw her hands and stuff too, because as you can see, they're a lot farther apart when she's holding the folder.
They also had to redraw probably part of that kid's face.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
This is some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
It's super unnecessary.
It's like, oh, we're adapting into American culture and customs because what? You can't just say, oh, the show's in Japan. Maybe you should teach kids about Japanese culture.
See, this is why I like the old days. Wrong way. This is why I like the old days of things getting brought over, like the 90s. Let me just say this. A show called Tokyo Pig existed. I'll give you a hint, it didn't take place in America.
I want to watch that now, but...
It was a show about, I guess, a magic dancing pig.
Yeah, I want to see that. Seriously, if you're going to do something like this, you better Samurai Pizza Cats it.
Either make it a straight up parody. You can't even make this a straight up parody. It kind of doesn't have anything to parodize.
Yeah, it's just Doraemon. It's a little cat helping out a family and being cute. It's supposed to make you feel good. There's that much to parody.
I can't even imagine people who grew up with it having to see this sort of stuff happen to it. It's like, is this really what it's come to?
Yeah, I mean, this show was produced in 1969, I think.
I don't remember. It's a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
But it's kind of really wrong.
It is.
What's even the point of censoring these sort of things? I can understand heavy violence if any actually existed in this show. Nothing is really all that violent in it.
I don't even think there's blood in this show.
As far as I know, there isn't.
I understand, with certain anime, it's oh, we turned the blood green.
It looks stupid, but there you go. I'd rather
Yeah.
them just edit it out if they're going to change the color of the blood.
Yeah. Or oh, we cut out this scene because it was excessively violent. Japan gets away with a lot more violence than American TV. But it's fucking Doraemon.
And the thing that makes me very upset about this is the fact that they probably put thousands of dollars into all this editing. For what reason? Because they don't want their kids to know that other countries exist, even though it's Disney who actively promotes the fact that other countries exist?
It's a small world after all. That's why everyone's American.
Wait a second.
It's weird, and I don't get it. And it's really something that better stop after this.
Yeah.
Because we don't need another 4Kids. 4Kids has proven that this does not work well.
Way to kill One Piece for most of America, you assholes.
Because of 4Kids, that One Piece didn't take off here as well as it did everywhere else in the world.
At least it's showing in Tsunami now.
Yeah, at least it's getting a shot again, but
Yeah.
it took such a bad hit because of, that.
Let's make Sanji sound like Tristan from
Sure, whatever you say.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged.
Whatever you say. Well, I guess that's about it for this.
Censorers, this is not necessary. Children will understand when they see something. You don't need to call every rice ball a donut.
Donuts. Nothing beats a nice jelly glazed donut.
So I made you some cookies.
Oh god, yeah,
Mommy,
the rice
Mommy.
ball cookies. I remember those.
I got a cut on my hand. Can you bandage it?
No, just have
Pizza.
some pizza.
Here, pizza solves all your problems.
Okay. Oh, no.
Or my favorite four kids edit. The giant rice ball rolling down the hill in Pokemon. Let's make it into a giant sub rolling down a hill.
What?
And I don't think you understand. Rolling down the hill like this.
What?
Yeah, not rolling down. Yeah, not Y ways. Like from top from top to side.
Not like this.
Nope.
But like this.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't, because 4Kids was too lazy to actually,
Believe it.
edit it properly. They just like put a giant fat sandwich over the rice ball.
We can't have anyone smoking. Make it a lollipop. We can't have guns. Make it a weird mallet machine.
Big mallet machine. A machine that if you press the trigger, it makes a mallet swing down.
Like, I am all for creating jobs, but if you're gonna censor it this far, just redraw the whole damn show.
I agree.
Or, you know what? Hire the animators to produce your own version of Doraemon.
Doraemon.
Doraemon, thank you.
We already discussed the difference between Digimon and a cat.
I'm just bad with pronouncing, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It's like, if you're gonna go that far, just make your own version.
They could have easily.
It would have costed about the same amount with all this censoring you're doing.
I guess that just about does it for this. Long story short, don't do unnecessary editing. You're just gonna make people mad or make people confused.
No wonder Bushiroad doesn't want to.
Yeah, don't do pizza. It's a terrible drug. Thank you, Ben.
No wonder Bushiroad doesn't want to try to get their anime on TV. They're afraid that they'll turn everything Aichi does
They
into
are.
pizza.
They literally said at the convention that at the conference that they were not willing to put it out on American TV because they are not willing to put their stuff in a market where they're so strict. The rest of the world thinks our censoring is very, very strict when it comes to TV. And this is why. So till next time, everybody.